Good morning, children. I hope you all watched the first video, How Do Organisms Reproduce? Today, we are going to start the different methods of asexual reproduction: fission, fragmentation, regeneration, budding, spore formation, and vegetative propagation. These are the 6 methods of asexual reproduction we are going to learn today. Fission. Fission is the simplest way of asexual reproduction, exclusively seen in unicellular organisms. I repeat, fission is a method of asexual reproduction which is seen only in unicellular organisms. In this method, the parent's identity is lost. Examples: amoeba, euglena, paramecium, leishmania, which is a protozoan which causes Kala Azar. So, fission is the simplest method of asexual reproduction where the parent body, you know that unicellular means the whole body is a single cell. So, the breaking of the parental cell into two or many. If the parental body divides into two daughter cells, it is known as binary fission. Binary means two. If the parental body divides into two daughter cells, the fission is known as binary fission. And if the parental cell divides into many daughter cells, it is called multiple fission. Amoeba, euglena, paramecium, leishmania, all these protozoa usually undergo binary fission. Whereas Plasmodium undergoes multiple fission. Generally, multiple fission takes place in unfavorable condition. So, in multiple fission, the parental cell divides into many. Before the parental cell divides into multiple daughter cells, it forms a covering around it. This covering is called cyst. So, cyst formation is a unique feature of multiple fission. In binary fission, where the parental body divides into two daughter cells, there is no cyst formation. So, this is one important difference between binary fission and multiple fission. I repeat the differences between binary fission and multiple fission. In binary fission, the parental cell divides into two daughter cells. It can happen in favorable conditions or in unfavorable conditions. Whereas in multiple fission, it takes place in unfavorable conditions. So, when the parental cell undergoes fission, it forms a protective covering around it, which is called cyst. In the case of amoeba, the amoebal body can be divided into two at any plane. In amoeba, there is no extracellular part. So, the amoeba can divide at any plane. There is no spatial orientation pattern for the division of amoebal body. Whereas in euglena, it has an extracellular part which is called a flagellum. A flagellum which is used for the movement, for the locomotion, water. So, when the division takes place, when the euglena parental cell divides into two, the flagellum also needs to be divided into two so that both the daughter cells will have one flagellum each. So that is the difference between the binary fission in amoeba and euglena. Like that, leishmania, which causes Kala Azar, also got a extracellular part called a whip-like organ, which is helping the leishmania to move. So the whip also to be divided into two. When the leishmania parental cell divides into two, each daughter cell should get one whip. So according to that region where the extracellular part is there, like in the case of leishmania, the whip region, and in euglena's case, the position where the flagellum is seen, according to that, the division takes place. That is, the binary fission occurs in a definite orientation in relation to these structures. Like that, in paramecium also, there is an oral groove that is seen only in one part of the cell. So, when the paramecium parental cell divides into two, each paramecium daughter cell should have the oral groove. That is why the division will be taken place according to the position of these spatial paths. But in the case of amoeba, there is no extracellular part or there is no oral groove as such. So the amoebal cell can divide through any plane. In the case of Plasmodium, that is a malaria parasite which undergoes multiple fission during the unfavorable conditions. What is formed? I told you already what is that protective covering? Cyst, isn't it? So inside the cyst, the nucleus divides into many nuclei, and each nuclei will be surrounded by little cytoplasm, and when the favorable season comes, the cyst opens, the cyst breaks open, and many Plasmodium daughter cells comes out of the single parent cell. That is why this method is known as multiple fission. So that's all about binary fission and multiple fission. Thank you.